Furukawa made a tweet saying that the Nintendo Switch successor would have an announcement within this fiscal year. I gotta say, I love how there's always these tweets by Nintendo employees, like higher ups in Nintendo, and they always start the tweet with like, "This is Furukawa," so it always looks like a shitpost every time. I'm just like, when they do that, I picture Solid Snake being like, "Hello, Colonel, this is Furukawa. We've detected the successor to the Nintendo Switch, and it'll be announced within the next fiscal year." You know, like, it's just so goofy. And then after Furukawa decided to make that tweet, just casually dropping it, turns out there wasn't any further information about the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2024. So, yeah. Literally the only time the Nintendo Switch 2 is mentioned was every time Nintendo announced a Direct, they would always respond to it being like, "Hey, there won't be any Switch 2 news in here." It became a meme. Literally every company, every game company doing an announcement for an event, there's always someone memeing it of a reply being like, "By the way, there won't be any Switch 2 news in this presentation." So yeah, needless to say, my prediction on the timeline was entirely incorrect. Other predictions I made were, I predicted that all of the Nintendo Switch Online stuff would carry over to the Switch 2, and Nintendo also confirmed that in a tweet. Casually, just dropped out of nowhere, and said tweet also, of course, started off with the classic calling card. "This is Furukawa, Colonel. At today's corporate management policy briefing, we announced that Nintendo Switch software will also be playable on the successor to Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch Online will be available on the successor to Nintendo Switch as well. Further information about the successor to Nintendo Switch, including its compatibility with Nintendo Switch, will be announced at a later date. Signing out."